All right, we have a sponsor, and I actually have a little bit of a history with this guy because he was a sponsor before, and then I went on Modern Life Dating John's site and did a Q&A on finances. I don't know if you have access to it. It was private for some reason. Anyway, so this guy had a question. I'm looking, I'm like, God, this guy looks familiar. And then he emailed me. I'm like, yeah, I was the guy who did the advertising for the language. I teach languages online. Name's Mikkel. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's online. He does online thing. I think it was not only it was before the disease hit, but you know, language is information. You can learn it online, and so you don't have to go down to a class. ¿Dónde está el baño? Mi perro es muy fuerte. El queso es muy verdad. Another limited Spanish that I've learned. No, you do it from the comfort of your own home. He does it one-on-ones. And I don't know. After trying to buy stuff at Best Buy, I'm like, it's just going to be, it's so sad. You go, everything is much more efficient online now because people in the real world suck. But you almost just got to leave the house just to like, oh, I got to go. Like I went to Walmart to buy some shorts. I could have gotten them online in a fraction of the time. I just got to get out of the darn house. Anyway, a lot of you, for whatever reasons, you want to learn a language. Okay, so the internet would probably be the easiest way. For my audience, though, very much in particular, a lot of you may be eyeing other countries to leave because you don't like socialism, you don't like parasites, you don't like, frankly, a debased and degraded and debauched culture. You want to find some place that's more traditional, not just for the girls' stuff, but I want to go to a bar where there isn't a television on. I want to go to a restaurant where people keep their kids quiet. And I'm imagining maybe they're not as rich, but I don't care. Right now, what would really increase my standard of living is a quiet restaurant I can go to. I don't care if they're speaking Spanish or Portuguese or Romanian, or that the roads aren't that great, or, well, technically their GDP per capita is like, I don't care to hear. I don't want to see billboards of fat women. Big is beautiful and political stuff. I don't want to see it anymore. I just want to go to a quiet place. And a lot of quiet places, they don't speak English there. And like Panama is one. Well, Belize, they speak English, but I was looking at Panama. A lot of guys recommend Colombia. Mikel, he speaks Spanish, but he teaches other languages as well. He's a polyglot. And so it's kind of a pain in the butt, where it's like, okay, I got to apply for residency. I got to get a passport. I got to get a visa. I got to get work that's remotely employed. I got to get a job that is in high demand all over the place. And then on top of it, you got to learn the skill or the language, especially if you're going to a place where English isn't spoken. Plus, you want to be polite. You want to speak the native language. Well, do you have time to go over there? I mean, where does learning the language fit in? Well, it doesn't. Not until you get there, and then you're in that embarrassing situation where like, ¿dónde está el baño? Estoy de los Estados Unidos. Estoy un Yankee. ¿Qué pasa? And you probably don't want to be that guy. So, if your plans are to move overseas, or you just want to learn a foreign language for whatever reason, I would not be going to a school. I would not be going to certainly don't major in a foreign language. That's pretty stupid. Hire Mikkel. You can go to Natural Language Learning. I have the link to his site there. Natural Language Learning. I would just like to say that Mayor Diamond Joe Quimby appreciates natural language learning. I have learned several different things from Mikkel, and I can endorse him even though he is a Spaniard. Or Portuguese guy? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so that's it. I also linked to his YouTube so you can see his consultations and his talk and his discussion. And there you go. So a lot of you did use it before. That's why you hired me again. So if you guys want to learn the language, this is your guy. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But once you get down to your to-do list, all right, I did my taxes. Okay, I got my residency card. All right, now I got to learn the language. Here's your guy. And, Mayor Diamond Joe Quimby endorses him. My gosh. All right. We'll see you guys later, Toodles.